Wait a minute, I'm used to trumpets blaring.
Head coach Dan D'Antoni will begin with an opening statement and then take questions.
Well, obviously, first game against a good West Virginia team, good coach, very good coach. They've been successful at their level. We were in a let's see what we got mode. We lost 5 of the top 8 players. Parts of it was real good. Parts of it tells me we got some work to do. And that's kind of what I expected. So I was kind of pleased at some of the things I saw. I thought if they're consistent with what they show out there, that we maybe find a couple of pieces that'll help us. So looking forward to it. Should be a great season. Had a nice little crowd for an exhibition game. Hope they'll come out. And I think they'll be entertained with a chance, if not winning. And that's an important ingredient of having a good time. So looking forward to it. Should be a good season.
So what made you pleased, and what was the biggest thing you need to work on tomorrow?
West is pretty good. You know, that guy plays like a senior. You know, he's pretty good. If he stays that way, you know, you found a real solid piece. Our shooting was jittery. You know, we're going to shoot the ball really well. We have good shooters. We shoot better really overall this year than we did last year. And that's just a rhythm. That's getting in a rhythm with the offense. And that's probably our weakest, in that they haven't played together long enough to do that. We have to rebound a little bit better, especially if we're going to go shot block like we were. We were going to block the shot, our big, and then the ball come off the other side, and we weren't getting somebody back. So if we're going to have Penova come and block shots, we got to get somebody in behind him to rebound. I think that'll come. It's just watching film. I liked our press a little bit. I thought we did a pretty good job. I think it can get better. But I thought we pressed and kept the game under control. It's hard to play. I will say this for the players. It's hard to play when you're coming out 5 minutes and back out. It's difficult to play when you play. Well, I think we played basically 11 pretty good, and then the last 2. But that's hard to. I think maybe 12. That's hard to do that and get a rhythm, especially with a new team. An older team probably wouldn't bother. This type of team is probably not as good. But C.J. Burks was outstanding. I think he's going to have a great year. John's one of the best, you know, and he plays, and you can see he plays. He's a great player. Penova, I thought, was feeling his legs a little bit. He's starting to move. You can see him handle. You know, he can take it outside. He's going to shoot better. And I think it's either Mark or Scott, maybe Corny. He's the new guy. He's got to work on how he teaches free throws, because they're not good enough right now. So I'll have a talk. I'll find out which one of those 3 is that fall. It certainly isn't me. So we'll see what happens. We need to probably improve in that area a little bit. So overall, you know, pretty good performance first time out.
Coach, you talk about Penova. I know you talked about him during media day a couple weeks ago. Right off the bat, you know, went strong to the rack with the dunk. Is that the biggest difference you've seen? He's not necessarily shying away from that contact this year?
Well, you know, it's funny. He's gained some weight, but I don't think that's the big part of him playing a little bit stronger. And he said himself, you can ask him, but he will say the best thing I said to him. And I asked the kids what I say, how did you respond, why, how did I phrase it? So I could learn. I learn a lot from these kids every day. But I asked him, I said, what did I say? I said, you're not, Coach, when you came up to me and you said, you're not playing mentally strong. It's not whether you're just not aggressively, mentally strong. And then he took that to heart. And, you know, he's trying to drive it up in there. And, you know, obviously could use another 10 pounds, but he's much stronger. I think he's going to grow a lot. You'll see him grow this year, because he'll get his confidence, and the longer he plays, the better he's going to get. He's very skilled at what he does.
The move to start Jared West in this game and see what he had. What have you seen in practice from him that prompted you to do that?
Well, I got tired of everybody saying Antony has no defense. So I put him in there so I could put a D in front of my name. So, you know, he does a nice job. He gets on top of the damn ball. He gets after it. His dad was like that too. His dad's got the problem. He's got a coach this year. You know, last year he just relied on Jared. Now I'm going to say how good he is. But, you know, Jared's a ball hawk. And he was good. That's one, when we watched him all through, I watched him 3 years at AAU. He got great hands, great feet, and strong, sturdy. You know, he's physically ready to play at this level, and then he's just a tough competitor. Wears it on his sleeve. You know, you don't like coaching that kid, you don't like coaching. So, you know, I'm looking forward to it. It should be great.
First media timeout, y'all are down 6-4 and trying to find yourself a little bit. It seemed like those three, CJ, John, and Jared, really got into a rhythm. Y'all go on a 14-0 spurt in a couple minutes to sort of just settle in.
Yeah, again, that's just a new team out there for the first time. You know, and that happens with the way we play and the style we play. Miss a few shots, you know, the other team can get ahead of you a little bit. But yeah, if you've coached this style long enough, you know you're not safe at 20 points ahead and you're not out of the game at 20 points back. That thing's going to go just like this all the time. So, you know, that's what makes it fun. I think that's why it's fun to come and watch a game. You know, it's not a merry-go-round. It's a roller coaster. And if you enjoy, you know, somebody always said, if you go to the carnival and you go to the roller coaster or you go to the Ferris wheel, not the Ferris wheel, the merry-go-round, there's no lines at the merry-go-round. They're all standing trying to get on that roller coaster. So that tells you how much fun it is. It's a fun game. Should be fun. Should be fun for these kids. And we're going to win. That doesn't mean, you know, a lot of people say, oh, he's playing it for the fun. No, I play for the fun of winning. You know, I want to win with it too, but should be enjoyable. I don't think it has to not be enjoyable to win. And obviously, Golden State is proving that real quick. So, you know, we're going to play that way. These kids are going to grow with it. I think Marshall has a good team, and I hope fans will come out here and appreciate how hard these kids work. Come to practice, you can see how hard they work. They work hard every day. And they enjoy themselves, and they enjoy the university. And for this program, on down the road, you keep doing that year after year after year. You're going to get great support from the kids that played here. There's going to be alumni that come out to help. Fans are going to enjoy it. And we're going to knock the door down. We're going to win that NCAA tournament. We're going to win the whole daggone thing. And don't laugh out there. We're going to win the whole daggone thing. If not, I'm going to enjoy that ride as far as it'll take me. And that's the way life is, you know. That's what it's all about.
Starting Mellon beginning of the game, I mean, what do you envision in your role for him?
I don't know. You know, I started. He's a senior. He deserves it. He's been a great teammate. He's been here, practiced every day. He's done everything that he has been asked to do. He deserves it, and he can give us minutes. He's getting better. You know what? He's got a lot more athletic. If anybody was here 4 years ago, I guarantee you, that was a little iffy, but he's got a lot more athletic. And, you know what? There's minutes for a kid like that. A guy goes out there and gives you his heart. There's minutes for him. We'll find a place some way that he helps this ball club.
Stan, did it help having a game today based on what you guys have had to go through this weekend?
For me?
Yeah.
Personally?
Yeah.
Well, you know, family members, or everybody's family, everybody has a family, so it's not, we're not exceptional in that respect. Everybody, that happens. He went good, he went easy, and he went quick. You couldn't ask for more, so. You know, it hurts, but he smiled. My mom's telling him to do things again. So he's happy, she's happy, and you know, you say, well, will you miss him? I'm not going to miss him. I'm going to keep him with me. So.
That's good. Thanks, Coach.
All right.